Dreams.
Well Productions.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's your boy Dream Williams, and I'm back at it again with another episode of the Beat Logs of Discipline. Alright, so today's just a good day. You know what I mean? It's a good day. I feel motivated, inspired, and I feel just about, feel a little like showing off a little bit. No, I'm joking, not showing off, but you know what I mean? I like to invite you guys into my process, my mind when it comes to writing. You know, everyone thinks that there's a set way, a set formula to writing anything. I'm talking about writing tracks, with artists. Like, sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. Sometimes it takes a long time for you to come to fruition to whatever you're doing or whatever you're trying to write. So sometimes it's organic. Sometimes you need to reach out for things and try to find things. Like, I always have my instruments kind of close. Like, I have my guitar here, my trumpet, my flute right there, my French horns right here. Like, I have my saxophones over there. Like, I have different instruments around me, drumsticks right there that kind of help me write. You know what I mean? I could always go in my booth right there and go work in there, or like, just kind of just hit record and just play and see what happens. But or sometimes I could just sometimes I just sit down and I write until I come up with a good idea or what the case may be is. So, and I have multiple DAWs that I could use, DAWs, which is DAWs that I could use to write different styles or whatever comes in my mind, whatever case may be is. And like I said, I have a lot of different things around here. Like, I have a bag of rice, a bag of screws and brackets, mostly because of building. But this is a sound itself. Lighters. I have a bunch of lighters right here because you can use lighters to you can use lighters to that's the sound itself. That can be like a clap, or the case of me is a jug of water randomly. Have some steam. Act like a shaker at points. Like different things around me which help influence and giving momentum to whatever I'm doing. So today I don't know what I'm gonna write, and it's just gonna be a small snippet of something, but I just want to get an idea out because with music, with anything you do, everything's better with time, but you have to practice. You can't just wake up one day and be good at it. Like, I'm only as good as the time that I put into it. I put a lot of time into my music. So whatever you hear is years and years and years and years of playing got to this very point to where I'm performing or doing what I'm doing, when it comes to here. Like, even with the YouTube videos, like, I was never this confident, I was always kind of boisterous and always had a lot to say, but now it's better because I've been practicing and doing it all the time. So we'll get started. So right now, basically, first thing I do normally, I never start with one thing. I never start with just the drums. I never just start with the sounds. I just start wherever leads me, because I may listen to a vocal or a sample and it may lead me in a direction I didn't know I was going in. So I like the way that sounds. You know what I mean? I don't know what I would use it for, but so basically what I'm gonna do is highlight this area in the DAW, and I'm going to record this part. And we're gonna take that, we're gonna copy it to this side. I was gonna merge it, but I'm not gonna merge it. Actually, I'm gonna merge it. So I have so far, and I'm gonna speed it up a little bit to like about 140. Take the hi-hats off, take the record off, and so now this particular sound has like a little custom sound to it. add another sound to it. So what I'm gonna do is just add a sound, and usually I like to keep the sounds grouped in a certain area, so let that loop for a little bit. So right now I can't really find a sound that I want via the VSTs that I'm using, the certain VST I'm using. So I just go in and I'll replace it with something that I'll replace it with another VST and see what that may give me. Like sounds are sounds, and I can go back and do sound design at another time. This gives me the core idea of what I want, and I can go back and do some sound designing and figure out what exactly I want. So. So I like that little hi-hat, that little yeah. So now it's gonna give me a little bit of bounce. So now I got that part. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm writing. It's just kind of stream of consciousness, seeing where it would lead, so like that. Get some. So now this is a couple of snares that I have from a sample pack that I downloaded back when I was 16. A lot of the sounds of VCs I downloaded when I was 16 I keep. So now I have that laid down. Just go and just EQ, quantize it, make sure that everything's lined up properly, because I have quick fingers and sometimes it gets the best of me. So like I said, I'm not perfect. So I like that too. So I have no direction. So. So now I realize that now I have this laid out. I don't really like that. So I don't really like that sound. So I think so I can go. So. So I like that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. So that sounds. It sounds like it could be something really somber and nice. So what I'm gonna do is cut this out of here because I messed up. I'm gonna put it in its own like kind of pattern, so it'll be easier to edit because I'm gonna actually control all and delete all that. Drag this little end on, but basically what I have is that. So has like that kind of, I don't know, it just has a sound to it. So next is gonna be just, I'm gonna add a kick to it. That's pretty much it for that. Like, mind you, this is just merely the idea of the bones. We haven't really done anything serious to it. So now I have that, and I still have the clap size. like that. So basically what I'm going to do is copy and paste this to another side because I want to keep that original side with everything that I have right here. I want to delete the things that I don't have highlighted into it, right? Because now I'm working with now I'm working on just like organization because this may be a So now I can add the 808s. Now this particular song, I believe needs it, or I wanted to have it in it. So in my head, it sounds like it does. Make sure that it's already, and I want to cut it so now every time it cuts off when another was being played. And I've also noticed so now I know it's in tune. So. So basically, that's what happens when I'm recording or writing. I just kind of write. I could have like 50 ideas in one song, and that made you see how I started. If you go back to the beginning, how I started, and then where I'm at right now, completely different sounds. Completely different drum pattern. Everything changed because my mood changed within the instance, and then I felt when I was able to make up a song or or a freestyle or think of ideas, then it became real. So that sound became finite. That particular thing that I was working on became finite, and now I can move on to the next phaser, which would be the organized orchestration or reorchestrate it in different instrumentations, different things like that. Figure out if I'm changing any keys, or figure out what parts I want to keep on the light for the vocalist or the rapper, what the case may be is, or even develop a hook for myself, and then I carry on as far as packaging it to somebody. So like, alright, so we got the beat and the hook. All you gotta do is rap over it or sing over it, and we set. That's all you gotta do. So that sound or that flow may change from beginning to end of the session that I'm doing, or like, and I may have inspiration in 5 minutes, and it may take me 20 minutes, or it may take me 4 hours to find inspiration. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's about having integrity in what you write, knowing who you are, and continuously practicing and developing yourself, because this may not be something that I write all the time. I don't know where it fits in genre wise, but I know that I like it. I know that it sounded great to me, and I know I have a vision for it. And that's where it begins. That's where the process begins with everything that you do. And that's everything. And thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the Beat Logs of Discipline. It's been real, always is real, because you guys keep it real. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.